Good morning, tubers, family and friends. Pretty nice morning. It's mostly cloudy, but there's some blue sticking through, but it's really nice out. Uh, Today's Sunday, so we're having a breakfast here in a few minutes, and John's in the pool. He's taking his morning swim. He loves the pool. He loves the water. And I'm going to show you guys this morning some of the planting. Mostly my father-in-law's done. He's growing okra and eggplant, and he's going to be growing some corn, some sweet corn pretty soon. He's going to plant some of that here this week. And there's another type of a thing. It looks like kind of like sugar cane, but no, it's different than that. But it grows tall like sugar cane, and it's sweet. It tastes kind of like a sweet potato, but sweeter. It's really good. I had it, and I don't know the name of it. I'll show you guys. Here's the backyard, and here's the okra plants are coming up. See all these plants right here. A lot of okra. It's kind of a more closer up. So there's a lot of construction debris back here and stuff, but this here plant right here is what the sweet potato I was telling you about. Maybe some of you guys, if you see it, you can tell me what the name of it is. But right here, it grows really tall, and it has these stems like this that come out of it, and they grow like maybe 3 inches around, and then you harvest that and cook it. But I don't know the name of it. Huh, Papa? Coconut gonna fall on my head? Yeah, he's worried to me that the coconut gonna fall on my head. Which, ever since I came here and proposed to my Filipino wife, over 8 years ago, that's what all my family always trying to, stay away from that coconut, it's gonna fall your head. So, as you can see here, this is some kind of a root too that you can eat, but I don't know the name of it either. And see, here's a bunch of those smaller plants. There's just the small size, but they grow like 6 or 8 feet high, and then you harvest them once the stalks are like 3 inches around. And then Papa's got something planted underneath these coconut ferns here, but I forgot what it was. Maybe it's eggplant. I'm not sure. But the other day, once I got my chainsaw running, I came down here on the other side of this. I put this makeshift wall kind of partition here because it really drops down. And I put a lot of construction debris here and stuff to hold up this wall. But this wall is kind of deteriorated here because it was just bamboo. It was just a bunch of bamboo, right? And so that's all deteriorated now, and now it's all degraded. But you can see right there some of the trees that I cut down the other day. I cut 3 trees down back there. Actually, no, it was 4 trees. Yeah. And then the fence there, we had to fix the fence because it was destroyed from a few years back. But it's 3 strands of barbed wire. So this whole area right here See that same kind of plant is here, right here. This is that same kind of plant that grows and it tastes like sweet potato. It's very delicious. There's another one right here. All these right here are like that. Papa's growing all that in this whole area. And then we have banana trees right here that produce bananas quite often. We had some 2 weeks ago that we a big bunch of bananas. And see, then once the bananas produce, then you cut them down at the stump like this, and then they start growing up again, growing a new one. See, and it takes like only 3 to 5 months until you get bananas again. Cause see right here, see, once the banana produces, then you cut it off at the base, and then it comes back up into a new banana tree again. See that? See, this is right where they cut it, and then it starts in the center again, and then starts growing a banana tree again. Oh yeah, here, right here, this big banana tree. There's a bunch of bananas right there. There you go. See that? There's a big bunch of bananas growing off of that tree right there. So maybe in another 3-4 weeks, those bananas will be ready to pick. They're really delicious, super delicious and sweet. There's so many varieties of bananas. Some of them grow real big and fat. Some of them are a red color. Most of them turn yellow when they ripen though, but then there's a lot of varieties of the small, tiny bananas. They're only like maybe 5 inches long or 4 inches long. Those are the best ones. By far, I like those bananas are the best. And then what you got over here is on the other side of these banana trees, you have a jackfruit tree. These here are jackfruit. A lot of people in the Philippines love these. Right, there's a brand new jackfruit growing off this tree right here. And there's so many. I mean, look at the size of that one. It looks like a bee's nest. They just become giant. They're just huge. And they're very delicious and nutritious, big time. See, they grow in all types of varieties, and I mean, look at how they grow just right off the side of the tree there. See, just the branch pops out, and more jackfruit starts to grow. It's pretty awesome. So this whole area here, this used to be some houses. This actually, right in this spot, is where there was a bamboo house when I first came to the Philippines, and that's where I proposed to my Filipino wife, right here in this spot. And then we ended up building our house just right next door to where I proposed to her. So, you know, we're now that we bought all our land, we might buy some more in the future, maybe, if some good deals come up. But a good deal is under 100 pesos per square meter. That's a good deal on land. These guys, these super rich guys, are paying 7,000 to 14,000 pesos per square meter. I mean, that's just insane, ridiculous, right? But in some areas, like Surigao is a very popular tourist destination. That's what the prices are. They're just through the roof. But I'm in Mindanao, where the prices are way, way lower, and you can get even better deals if you wait for a distressed sale. So establish yourself in an area, and you just put the word out with the community, and if someone needs money real quick, and if you have some saved up and the land is something that you want to buy a piece of, then you just get with your lawyer, have the two parties go to your lawyer, and you draw up the documents of a deed of sale. And just before the deed of sale, the buyer has to hire a land surveyor, and they make the land survey blueprints up, and show exactly the the boundaries, and put the boundary anchors in concrete on all the corners of the property. And then if you like what you see, and even if you can't get a clean title, deed of sale is the law in the Philippines. That's all you need, is deed of sale. Okay, so just in case you're thinking of going in the rural area like I did and then buying land, don't buy land ever for over 300 pesos per square meter. Ever, ever, ever. The highest I've ever paid for all the almost 10 hectares of land that we own is like 250 pesos per square meter. That's the most I've ever paid. So anyways, so see Papa, he works back here with his grandson Rex, and that's what he loves to do. He's a farmer. He's been a farmer his whole life, and he just putzes, and he's got a carabao that pulls the tiller here, and he just tills the land, and then he slowly goes through and picks out the rocks, and then he decides what he wants to plant, corn or whatever, right? So this whole area here, we're eventually gonna we're trying to make it level. That's why I put this construction debris here from before. I'm trying to fill in this low area, and then I'll take this here hill of dirt is from digging out my swimming pool. So eventually I'll move this whole pile here in this area here to level out this low area. And then Papa's gonna continue to work this way and till this ground. And I just told him, yeah, you can do whatever you want with it, Papa. It's your land to till or grow whatever you want, and that's his enjoyment, that's his happiness, right? So that's wonderful. So anyways, I've just shown you guys a little bit around the property, around our house, the backside where we grow our vegetables and fruits. And it's just another day here, beautiful day. Oh, here's one of the jackfruits here that must have gotten damaged or something, I don't know. Hi, Rex. So anyways, Papa kind of spends a lot of his time back here with Rex, and a couple of his other sons come over and help him once in a while. And he's got his roosters back here. That's one thing about Filipinos too. They just love their roosters. Sometimes they'll go fight them at the rooster fighting place. There's a few places like that in the Philippines, especially the rural areas. Lots of cockfighting. So that's what they love. And then got some more planting over here on the east side of the house, right? I cut up this tree too that fell when we had that windstorm. I cut that up and got it out of here because it was laying way over here. You can see where the sawdust was. And then so Papa's got this whole thing growing right now. So we're gonna be producing quite a bit of fruits and vegetables here in this next couple months. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Oh, I didn't know that we had a couple more pieces of roofing left over here. Because yeah, when that tree fell over, it damaged the roof here and we had to replace it. It was a grass roof, but we replaced it with a tin roof. So now we get, because that's kind of Papa's hangout area, he loves hanging out here. So, and we got this rack set up here, and we got cans, and this is where we do our starter plants, right? Get our starter plants going of whatever plants we decide to grow. So it's pretty cool. We're slowly, getting in the hang of, getting to be more like a farmer, growing our vegetables and stuff, getting more of a mindset of, self-sufficiency. far as self-sufficiency, I'll show you what I got. I shipped all this here from the U.S. It's canned, freeze-dried food, right? See that? See my stocks of canned, freeze-dried food? I got all kinds of, all these boxes are completely full. And these are the boxes, these ones here are all been tasted ahead of time. I tasted all the different types of freeze-dried foods. And mostly what I love is the lasagna with meat, and I got a lot of vegetables, freeze-dried broccoli, freeze-dried ham, white turkey, stroganoff, there's beef stroganoff, and there's chili mac, you know, and I got a lot of fruit, peaches, oranges, you know, mountain chili, beef rotini. Like I say, I got everything, and this right here for a family of 7 that we have, 7 or 8. Maybe it's 9. It's at least 8. That'll last for a year, complete year, if we have no other food whatsoever. And let's say there's, you know, the stores are wiped out. There's no way to grow. You know, like if you go into a fallout, nuclear fallout, winter, at least we have a year's of food that we can all survive off of. So anyways, just to show you guys kind of the stocks I have. Here's my kitchen, and I got all these jars out here right now, and I'm going to be making pickled eggs here maybe next week or the week after. I'm just preparing. I got some of my vinegars here. I got a coconut vinegar and a white vinegar, and I'm going to get some apple cider vinegar. And then I'm going to also start making my own vinegar out of lemons and calamansi and some other things. So yeah, I'm really starting to get into the whole homesteading, being self-sufficient in the Philippines. Because, you know, we spend probably, from all the store visits that we go once or twice a month to the city, probably spend between 30 and 50,000 pesos, you know, for all those supplies for the whole family for the month. So I'm trying to knock that bill down lower as much as we can and put it into, you know, food that preserves on the shelf for a long time. Canned goods, you know, and pickled stuff. So anyways, my queen is calling me here for, what did you say, hon? Kaon? Okay, looks like John's already eating. Time to kaon. That means time to eat. So, love you guys. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.